Now 77 days away from the Republican National Convention here in Tampa, and today was the official deadline for groups filing permits to protest during the convention. 4 downtown city parks and several others are up for grabs. All new at 5. Our Carson Chambers explains why some parks will be off limits for protesters.
When the RNC comes to town during Tampa's sweltering August, part of the protest will be carved in ice. Main Street Meltdown was created by artists Nora Ligarano and Marshall Reese. The ice sculpture installation took place in New York on the 79th anniversary of the Great Depression. But Reese tells me Tampa's protest piece will look more like this: the middle class melting. The city says as of today, it's considering 9 permits, but protesters won't have first dibs on city parks. The convention will. The provision was set when Tampa won the Republican National Convention bid. A contract between the Tampa Bay Host Committee and the city of Tampa meant the RNC could choose which parks it wanted for events first. That agreement's drawn criticism.
And it was in consideration for the RNC picking the host city to be Tampa. And so from that perspective, I don't want to say our hands were tied, but it was part of a bid package.
The convention released or cleared 4 of the 9 parks on the list for permits. They include Herman Massey, Perry Harvey, Likes Gaslight, and McDill Park on the Riverwalk. Planned Parenthood, the AFL-CIO Labor Union, and the SEIU have all applied for one-day events.
And one of the reasons we tried to do this early was because in talking to other cities that have hosted conventions, some of the criticism they got were groups who didn't have enough time to plan.
Curtis Hickson Park is reserved for official convention events. No word on what that is yet. But what is for certain, groups like Morning in America are on their way to Tampa, where their protests could be short-lived in the Florida sun. In Tampa, Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.